couples, they are wanting to conceive, they are not able to conceive because of high acidity level, and because of the high acidity, the mortality of the sperm reduces, and because of that, it does not get generated for conceiving. So these are the far-fetching effects which are there for acidity. Acidity, although the effects are far-fetching, our body has got the energy to cure acidity. Here we are going to show two remedies for curing acidity. One is by way of pressure point. And this pressure point, when we were discussing about the hand chart, we had seen the point is on the first finger on the side of the nail. People who are suffering from acidity, when you press this point, there can be acute pain. Here we are showing only the simplest of the points which can be done, but for each of the problems which are there, depending upon the intensity of the problem, there can be about 10 to 15 points for each of the different type of problems that can be done. But this is the simplest of the point which is being shown over here for controlling acidity, and if it is done for 21 days continuously, it can even help to cure your acidity completely. India is blessed with home remedies, and one of the home remedies for curing acidity is a pinch of raw rice. Raw uncooked rice which is there, if you take a pinch of raw uncooked rice, that is 8 to 10 grains of rice, if you swallow it with water every day morning, this can also help in controlling your acidity. This has to be done early morning before you eat anything. Do it for 21 days, give a break for 7 days. Again you can try it for 21 days, take a break for 7 days. Do it for 3 months, and within 3 months we have got proven results that just rice therapy along with pressure points can cure acidity. What is the largest amount of medicines that are being sold anywhere? What are the different type of health problems for which the medicines are sold? The highest sale of medicine is for high blood pressure, diabetes, and acidity. And in case if this is taken on a regular basis, it can cure any type of acidity related problem. And of course, we can also recommend to have noni juice in the morning for curing acidity. Anger is a condition in which the tongue works faster than the mind. And smile is an action which makes everything work faster except the tongue. Make a choice what you want to have. You want to have anger or you want to have smile. If you want to have smile, please control your mind, control your acidity. This is the first step towards it, and smile will get you many more friends. Anger will make you away from your friends. This is to be continued further, but I think we are nearing the time. So we take a break over here and then we take it further into the second session, where we will come to constipation. Constipation, we take it in a little different way. Here, what is constipation? What is the meaning of constipated? Not able to release freely, not able to clear the stomach freely. These are the type of people who withhold things. They, in their thought pattern, they are in the habit of holding back things. They are the type of people who are more reserved, they are not open, and because of that, that energy, that thought pattern gets transferred to their mind and body. They become restrictive in everything, and when they get restrictive in anything and everything, they get restrictive in even discharging from their own system. The excretion process also they block it. And the root cause of this problem is stomach. Solar plexus balancing, what we have seen, that can help to cure any type of constipation problem. It can also help to release the negativity of a person, and the pressure point that can be done for constipation is very simple point. Although number of points are there, but the most effective point that can be done is the point on the chin. The point on the chin, this point is the most effective point which can be done for getting released from the constipation problem. I don't want people to try it right now, because otherwise there will be a big queue outside. This point is so effective that it can start working in 15 minutes, and I don't think we have that much of provision over there, no? So please don't try this. But one thing which I can assure you, that this point is very, very effective. This point is very, very effective for curing any type of constipation related problem. Solar plexus balancing, constipation problem can be cured, and the pressure point what we have shown over here, that can also help in curing constipation problem. Home remedy for constipation and stomach related problem is red pumpkin juice. Pumpkin juice, if it is taken half a glass early morning, that can help cure any stomach related problem, including ulcers. And of late, we find lot of places where we go for conducting the lecture sessions and all, chikungunya. Chikungunya related joint pains can be also cured by red pumpkin juice, and red pumpkin juice is effective in enhancing the energy of the liver, and that is how it helps to balance the energy connected with the stomach. And red pumpkin juice can be useful for any type of chikungunya joint pains also, and also to improve the digestion. There were some questions which were there. Although I have answered that, but if there is a general confusion, I would like to just clear that. It will be benefit for all the people who are here. The pressure points has to be done on both the hands, left as well as right. And when you do the pressure points, each of the points has to be activated 8 times each time you do it, and you have to do it 3 times a day, morning, afternoon and night. Only restriction is that you should not do the pressure point immediately before and after food. You should leave a gap of half an hour. That is the only restriction that is applicable over here. So please follow that. Now let us come to another major problem. What we come across is cold and flu. Whenever there is a sinus or cold problem, the pressure points that can be done is all the tips, all the 4 fingertips of the hands on left and right hand, that will help to control the cold and sinus. But in case of acute cold or acute sinus, the pressure point that has to be done is on the side of the nose. People who have acute sinus problem and the nose remains blocked, they have breathing difficulty. For them also, when we do this pressure point, there is no need for taking any nasal drops. With that pressure point itself, it can get relief and the nose opens up. Sinus gets reduced, and another important pressure point is on the inner side of the eyebrow on the top of the head. So these two are the major points which can cure, help any type of cold and flu. Whenever there is a cold, what is the general tendency? The general tendency is that we have a more craving for having sweet things. We have general craving to have more sweet things, pastries, sweets, chocolates, not only for us but for the children also. The reason being, When we have cold, the bacteria creates that craving. And moment we stop that supplies to them, the recovery can be faster. So in case whenever we have cough and cold, we should try to reduce the intake of sugar and sugar products. That is another way of controlling and getting recovery faster. Nose and throat. We get nose block. Many times children, they have adenoids. Adenoids is a growth in the nose inside, like pimples what we have, like a small boil. Adenoids are there in the nose, and in such cases, we can do the pressure point on the middle to fingertips. These are connected directly to the nose, and any type of throat infection, any type of cough, we can do the point on the middle finger, on the reverse, as that is being shown. That is the point connecting to the throat. This is applicable to children as well as to the adults. Any type of throat infection can be corrected and cured by pressing these points. Again, 3 times a day, 8 times each time we do it. Headaches. Headache is one of a very common problem being faced by people. There are 4 different types of headaches which we come across. One is headache because of the cold. Second is headache because of migraine. Third is acidity related headache. And fourth is high blood pressure related headache. How do we differentiate between the different type of headaches? Whenever there is a headache related to cold, we will have more pain on the sides over here. That is connected to the headache related to the cold. Migraine headache can be one-sided. It can be any one side. Acidity related headache will have more pain on the top as well as behind our head. And for high blood pressure, it will be heaviness felt on top of our eyebrows above the eyes. These are the 4 different type of headaches which can be corrected and cured. For the first 3 categories, for the headache connected to the cold, headache connected to migraine, and for acidity, the master point is the point on the thumb. We will just show that. People who suffer from migraine, migraine is because of the weakness of the liver. And the research what we are doing, it has indicated and shown the children who are born, and at that time if they have jaundice, juvenile jaundice, they are more prone to migraine headaches, and their liver can be little bit sluggish. People who suffer from migraine or have problems associated with liver, they should avoid cheese, chocolate, paneer, maida and citrus fruits. These are the things which can cause more stress to the liver, and in turn it can trigger migraine headaches. People who suffer from migraine, it's not that they should completely avoid this. They can take in moderate quantities, but they should avoid taking this at night. They should take this before 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And the pressure points for curing any type of headache, the master point is point on the thumb. On the side of the thumb, if we press, this can give miraculous relief from any type of headaches, and that relief can be within as short as 5 to 10 minutes. Even migraine related pain can be also got relief by pressing these points. Anybody having headache right now? If anybody is having headache, they can come up, we can immediately help you, no? Since how long you have having headache?
Today morning.
From today morning. Okay. Fine. So right now also you are having headache? Fine. We press this 8 times. Again, over here, 8 times. Just 5 people, not more. And if you look at it, the treatment does not take more than 1 or 2 minutes. And that is the time that you need to invest for yourself for curing any type of health problems. Do you feel any change?
Yeah, slightly pressuring.
Can immediately within 10 minutes you will find that your headache is gone. No? You can go back. No? Since how long you are having headache?
2 years.
Last 2 years. Migraine.
One side.
So one thing is that you should avoid cheese, chocolate, paneer, that you should avoid as we have discussed over here, and even do these pressure points. And you have to be careful about your liver. So try to activate the liver energy point also, no?
5 times.
Yeah, 3 times a day, not 5 times.
3 times.
8 times each time you do it, and morning, afternoon, night, no?
Thank you, sir.
Since how long you are having the problem, sir? Today afternoon only, okay.
This side.
Again, we press it. You can just see the treatment is so simple, and you can do it even on your own without anybody's help. The technique is activate the point, apply adequate pressure, and get the relief. Do you feel any change happening?
Thank you. Thank you. Very good.
Do you feel any change?
I have change. I have very good change.
You feel difference?
Yes, definitely.
You can see the difference immediately happening. Okay. Since how long?
1 or 2, suddenly it comes and then
Okay, fine. This is the last case what we take for headache. Because we have so many other important points which we need to take care of. You have to do it this way, no? Okay.
really I get cured. Thank
You find relief?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Noni, thank you.
Thank you. People who suffer from headache, they know how difficult it is to focus and concentrate. But with acupressure, we can instantly get relief for any type of headaches. And this is, if it is practiced for 21 days, it can be a permanent cure. Any type of ears and eyes related problem can be also cured by acupressure. We get a lot of cases where children at times they have a ear ache, ear related problem. Many times we get cases where even the adults they have ear related problems, especially people who are traveling by flights and all, they have ear blockages problem, severe ear ache. For that also, as we have seen, the lower two flange of these points can be activated for any type of ear related problems. Eyes, for redness in the eyes. Today a lot of people are working constantly on computer, and because of that there can be eye stress, eye strain, redness in the eyes. All such problems can be corrected by pressing this point, which is connecting to the eyes on the lower two flange over here. In case of acute eyes related problem, that can be discussed and worked on a one-to-one basis, which you can always write to us over email and we can reply it. And at the end of the program, the contact details about the website and the email is going to be shown for your reference. No? Thyroid. The lifestyle problems which are there, in that one of the problems which is coming about more and more is thyroid. What are the symptoms of thyroid? The symptoms of thyroid is that any part of the day, during the day, you will find a bloated feeling, heaviness feeling for 2 hours. There can be unexplained weight gain or weight loss. Looking at the person's face, you can find the eyes are not as normal as the eyes of the other people. You will find that eyes as if popping out. And lack of or imbalance of thyroid can lead to lack of calcium in the body, because thyroid balances the calcium in the body. And after the age of 40, as a preventive thing, thyroid point can be done regularly, at least once a day. And people who have fractures or any type of bone deformity, lower calcium, body is capable of curing itself by generating additional calcium by pressing the points for thyroid point, which is at the base of the thumb. The point at the base of the thumb is the point for thyroid, and this point, if it is activated 3 times a day, 8 times each time you do it, this can help to get you relief from thyroid.